Hi YouTubers, JDCap26 here, just do tips and repairs and hobbies. And we've got that strange changing coffin here again. I'll open it up, and when you open it, it kind of doesn't sit flat. So what we're doing here is we're putting pennies on a piece of tape. We're going to put that on the bottom of the coffin to keep it so it goes, it stays flat. So we're putting it on the bottom here. We're not going to spray paint the bottom anyway. We're going to tape that on and see how that does. And turn it around here. Let's see, this is the front. Open the lid. Still has that weight to it. Let's put this part in it and see if that helps it. Still a little bit unstable. It's not going to sit right when it's with the lid open. Kind of teeters with the lid open. Well, I'm not going to display, I guess, with the lid open. It's going to be closed like that after I paint it. And this didn't help much. I thought it would help it to keep it down. It all has to do with physics. Maybe more pennies. Another row of pennies on the bottom. Close it up. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if that'll help at all. You know, pennies don't weigh that much, but a good bar of lead weight would work. Let's see, put it down like this over that one. And let's open it up. So I've solved this problem, and we took a lid from a Chinese soup container. Yeah, we have Chinese a lot around here, and hope you do too, because it's healthy in some ways. Anyway, I took it and I cut the parts out here. Here's the parts right here, and I set it in there like that. And I think I'm just gonna use that as a base. Okay, I'm gonna spray paint it and maybe fill it in with some clay and make like a rocks or something like in there, and that's what we're doing here. So let's see, I have some clay over here. Get some clay. Pull the clay out. And won't need much. Let's do that. Let's close this pen off. I already painted the top of the casket right there. So you just want to go in there and put some clay. Fill it in. I'm not going to do the back side. I'm just going to do the front side. Like that. Clay is your friend in modeling.
9 o'clock.
There goes the computer. It's got to talk. Got a big mouth, that computer. Clay, like I was saying, clay is your friend in model making. You just go to Walmart, get yourself some Crayola clay, the what kind?
Alert from calendar. Peter Day.
Sorry about that, guys. I got alerts on my computer about certain things I have to do. And you see, you just put it in there like that. Like I said, you go to Walmart, get the Crayola clay, and just keep it on hand. You can make dioramas out of it, and all kinds of stuff. It's cheap. It's not that much to buy, really. You need more than that. See how you just fold it in like that? That's going to dry and harden over that plastic, and it'll suit my needs of what I want it to be like. And it'll also gives more weight to the whole base. A little bit more. I don't want it to be shallow in there. Remember, there's always a an option of what you can do, you know, in modeling. It's fun, it's creative, you know. You start out with something and make something. You can even roll them into balls and put little, just like stonework. Take a little bit of, get fancy here, like so. When it's wet, you can't spray paint it. You know, the water in it will disperse the paint. So I'm gonna have to put this off to the side. The the base and the back. The back's not gonna show, so I could do the back, huh? Back's not going to show, but the purpose of the whole thing was when you lift this up, the thing doesn't go flipping over. Okay, so I'm going to put some paint in here, and I'm going to start with the lines, and hopefully this will work for me. And back this off. A little bit more. Like that. Putting the lines in, that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to go in with some black now, and I prefer to use a brush on this to do the panels. I mean, you can go in and do the airbrush if you want, if you're really super good at it, but I prefer the brush. I prefer the brush to go and do this. Get the lines. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you know, when it's done, it's worth it. And this is a just Americana black, and we're just going to do one panel here. And I understand on this model there's some flowers here, and relief flowers, and scrolling, and that's just something that if you can dry brush it and you're that good, do it. By all means, do it. This may just come out just as nice with the black. And this is the colors I chose. With modeling, people choose all different types of color schemes, and it's really, really interesting what they choose, you know. If you feel the urge to post a picture on the comments of how yours came out, please do so. We'd like to see it. I'm sure other modelers would like to see it. And I'm going to just do this for now. Get back to you. So we did all the black panels here as best we could. And now we're going to do these right here. The handles with a brown, a light brown. And we're using a 5.0 spotter brush. I don't know if I'm going to do the inside of the handles as you look inside. Then we got to do the hardware. Hardware is going to be silver. It's going to move along here as quickly as we can. I'll show you the silverware next. So we're going in with a silver to do these. These are going to be all silver because they're like metal. It's a nice color there. And we have to make sure when you paint three-dimensional. You know, do the sides, do around the sides, and so forth, and so on. I'm going to get the tops first, and I'm going to go for the sides. This enamel covers pretty well. The silver acrylic does not. That's why I use the enamel a lot of times for metal, because acrylic, you shake it up, even in the tube, you can't get a good coverage, you know. Let's see, these end pieces are going to be silver. Middle piece. I'm locking my hands together to paint. Okay, when I do that, I get a better stability to paint. Going to go in here on the sides. I'm sure you can't see where I'm painting because my big hand is in the way. Like that. And I'm going to do all the chrome pieces. Well, that's the outside of the casket all done for the strange changing Dracula, or vampire. And I dumped over the tester's gray paint and I got all in my hands. Haven't done that in a long time, but I always do for one. So we're going to do the inside next. All set for the interior here, and we're going to spray paint it now. We'll see the color when you spray paint it. Yeah, it's a nice crimson purple. You have to say about the airbrush, it does go quick. And you gotta get that edge there, see that edge? Turn it around. So that's that. That's the interior. So now we're painting the count here. And yeah, we're going to do it by hand. And I've got to put the... got my hands clean, by the way. Acetone. A lot of acetone and good old Dawn dish detergent. Worked very well. Just keep scrubbing them and they came right off. You don't want to have certain paints on your hands while you're painting. Then you go in and grab something and it's up. You messed up the whole paint job. And yeah, we've all done it. We've all been there. So I'm just going to be moving along here, doing the count here, and get them done. So we're painting the stone here, the slab that he's laying on. We did one side so far of the count here. And we just mixed black and white to get the gray. And keep them separate. Don't mix your black and your whites together, you know, in the same cup, you contaminate it. So that's where we are so far now. Now we're just doing some erratic brushing on the skeleton part with some black. I mixed erratic brushing with gray and to look like he's deteriorating, or he changed because the sunlight hit him. And he's a goner. Okay, so we're all done with this, and I understand that I missed some parts, like this copper part right here I have to go over. But basically, he's done. Let's see if we can turn him with the key at all. Is it on this end? It's supposed to be on this end. I don't know. He's still drying, but I gotta show you the other side. We'll get back to you in a minute. So we're gonna turn them just like this, okay? And stuff just want to dry. So you just turn them over. I turn them over with the tweezers like this, and I'll show you the other side. And there's the count, all done, laid out, and close this cover like that. And you can clip it down. I'm going to probably display this with the cover open, maybe, or I don't know, closed. I cut this part off here because there's no use for it now since it doesn't operate it and turn the thing. Like I said, this is a difficult kit. I would recommend when you do this kit to not use the wire they give you and use a paper clip and try to bend it in the orientation in the instructions. They say have your dad bend it. Well, my dad's not around to bend the clip for me to have it in the right orientation to make this model, but anyway, this was enjoyable to paint. There's a lot of detail on it, and picking the colors out were very fun, and I really liked it. I really liked doing this kit. Let's see if I can turn them around here. And I got the base over there. It's drying. It's still wet to keep it stabilized when I put it in my displays. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And rate, subscribe, tell your friends about my site. I have a cooking channel as well, very funny cooking channel, and with real recipes. And my repair channel, search the repair channel, find something you need to repair. If you get stuck on something, you need help on something, hey, comment below and I'll help you out if I can. Have a great day. See you next time.